On gold members. So we're gonna do a watch list, right? We're gonna create the watch list. We're gonna go over the Qs and the SPY very quickly. We're just gonna kind of get the levels. So a few days ago, actually last week, we broke down below the 20-day moving average on the Qs. We've traded down to the 50 SMA. Now the 50 SMA is very huge as far as when it comes to who's controlling the short-term sentiment, the momentum, right? Now, obviously, the 5 and 10-day moving average and the 20-day moving average are significant, but the 50-day moving average generally, is who's in control of the month, right? It's who controls the month. And you can see here on the Qs, the second day that we're closing right at the 50 SMA. Now we do have the 50 EMA sitting at around 365.35, so that's a level I'm going to watch for tomorrow. Again, might be a little bit of a quick scalp here between 367.27 into 365.50. So if we gap up or we open up green, wait for the rejection, and if we lose today's lows, take that short into this 50 EMA here. Okay, so you got about $1 to $1.50 room there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the watch list right now. It's looking at a price of around 366.92. So we'll look at QQQ 366.92. If you're playing the 5-minute time frame, let it break that price. Again, if you take the first entry, understand the risk. There could be a snapback, so just try to get in, get green, and get out. If you're going to take the second entry, that means you're going to let 366.92 break. You're going to let the 5-minute candle close, and then you're going to take the next candle that confirms the new low. So 366.92 is the pivot. When it breaks that, the new low will be the entry, and then you're going to take that confirmation through the new low. Again, if the Qs close below this 50 EMA here, we've got a lot of room down. 356 would be the maximum potential, and then we're going to see a good washout on the rest of the Q names. So we're going to quickly go over to the SPY. Again, today is the 10th of August. Today is 8:23 p.m. in the nighttime, California time. So look at the SPY. We have yet to test the 50-day moving average. If we lose these two channels here below this Bollinger Band, we're looking at a price here of 444.68, and then we have room to 442.26. So again, this is the level that I'm going to be looking at. If we get a green open or a gap open, that's preferably best. Now, a gap up does not mean let's go long. Wait for the rejection, let it roll through. If there's a true long position that's ready to be made, we're going to need to at least see 1 or 2 hours of bulls doing some significant work before we can kind of play to the upside. So let the longs go, especially if we gap up. Look for that 444.50, and then we've got potential here to the 50 SMA and EMA, so definitely look at that. So SPY 444.50. And I'm going to also look at some other names. I'm going to look at some names in the SPY as well, just to kind of see what we got going on there. So let's look at something like Costco. I haven't looked at Costco in a while. Costco has room. Inverse hammer candle here on Costco, 560.70, has room to 558.11. So $2 worth of room there. Maybe there might be enough room if you can catch $1. So 560.70 short on Costco. 560.70 short on Costco. I'm going to look at Target very quickly. Target kind of building, nothing there. What else do I want to look at? I'm going to look at some of the banks here. So JPM looks good short. We can look at 153. First stop 152.40s and then 151. Yeah, let's look at JPM for tomorrow. Slower mover. So again, if you have a smaller account, you're not going to get absolutely crushed. 153. Let's look at 153 short on JPM. And the only reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to throw out some different names other than the casuals, right? So the casuals are going to be NVIDIA, Tesla. We know that already. Speaking of Tesla, look at the body of work on this puppy here. So 241.91, you can see 1, 2, 3 days testing down here at the bottom of the range. We can go all the way back to 626 here. We've got a little bit of space at around 240. So let's look at Tesla today through yesterday's lows. 241.91, measured potential is 235. So 241.91, I would prefer a gap open or a flat open or a green pop off the bell, get rejected and then come through those lows. That's what I would prefer on that. Again, the watch list is probably going to be short biased. That doesn't mean that we can't play long tomorrow, but what I'm looking at and what I'm going to be focused on is short positions. So while I'm focused on these short positions, I'm going to need to see, you know, the bulls really do something that first 30 minutes, first hour to get my appetite wet to go long. And then I'm going to need to see us at least clean up some short-term supply, at least on the 5 minute with some room to run before I think about anything long. Okay. So again, it doesn't mean that we can't play long. It's just I'm going to look for the short positions and the bulls have to prove to me. Okay. They've got to work for me. They've got to prove to me that they can do something, right? So let's look at NVIDIA. Even though this looks tight here, right? This looks tight. If you look at if we lose today's lows below 418, we've got $3 into 414 or 415. So this is tight. I can see if we open up green or we gap up, perfect. Let's wait for the flush through 418 and then take the profits into 415. And if we break 415, sell a runner through the new lows. Okay. So we'll look at 418, 44, 418, or is it 07? Let me pull up the hourly chart to just kind of get the exact number here. 418.35. Okay, so 418.35. 418.35. Room to 415. Okay, so take profits on the way down. This watch list is going to be for tomorrow, which is going to be the 11th of August, guys. Okay, for everyone that's going to see this video on YouTube late, okay, this is what we do on a daily basis. We're going to go through these levels. We're going to find the stocks with the most measured potential here. Today's lows on AMD 109.40s can go to 108.50s. There's a dollar there, and then we've got about room to 107. Might be a little bit of a trade here. Again, I don't love it, but maybe we can catch 50 cents. Maybe we can catch a dollar. Okay, if we get a dollar on AMD, get out completely. Get out completely if you get a dollar off of AMD. So 109.48, look for a dollar. Again, if you get 75 cents, that's okay too. AMD 109.48 short. Look for, I'm going to say 50 cents to a dollar. Take profits. Okay. Meta, let's see. A lot of positions look good. I really like Meta through yesterday's lows. I really love this setup here. I really love this. So if we look at 302.57, has room all the way down to 293. Doesn't mean we're going to get there, but I love this setup. If we get rejected, especially on a gap up, especially on a pop off the bell, we get stuffed and then maybe we roll through 302.57. I love Meta. Meta 302.57 short. Okay. I don't want to make this watch list too long. Let's look at Shopify. Nothing. Let's look at Affirm. Affirm looks really good too for all you small players out there, meaning people who have smaller accounts. Affirm through 1476 looks beautiful. So next area of demand on Affirm is going to be 1392. So perfect, right? We're talking about a small baby stock, $14 stock. If we can get 50 cents, a dollar out of this thing, perfect, beautiful. So 1476 on Affirm. And that's probably going to be it, guys. I don't want to make this too crazy. 1476 short. Okay. And Baba has earnings tomorrow, right? So, or they had earnings today. Oh, they reported today. No, late to the bus on that. Had a nice pop here. Got stuffed at the Bollinger Band. If Baba can get over 10, I'm not even going to put this on the watch list, but if Baba can get over 102.42, maybe there's some potential there. So 102.42 on Baba, but I'm not really going to keep focus on it. Let's look at Square. Ooh, beautiful chart here on Square. Again, smaller players, if we confirm 62.82 or 61.82, we got some potential here. So 61.70s, let's get the exact price here. 61.81. So 61.81 short on Square SQ. Measured potential is going to be down to around 60.85, so we got $1 there. And if this Bollinger Band continues to fly down, you can see, look at the channel, look at the going all the way back 2 months here. This last previous support is exactly where we're at today. So if we start cracking this down, we definitely got more room to come down here. Definitely keep Square on watch. Again, get in, get green, just get the hell out. We're not looking for $4 or $5 on Square. Get in, get 80 cents, get $1, start getting out. Okay, so 61. What was the exact price? 61.81 on Square. And that's it, guys. We don't need to make it difficult. And for all you futures players, we'll put those levels up in the pre-market, because this thing's going to continue to move all day. 61.81 short. Again, whole watch list is short bias. Does not mean we won't play long tomorrow, okay? If there's a magnificent pop and we continue to go, we're going to make money on the way up. But as of right now, looking at the daily charts, things look lower. Now, we are coming into a buy zone, as I showed you on the Qs. We're coming into that buy zone off the 50 SMA, 50 EMA, so we could dead cat bounce tomorrow, but I'm going to need to at least see an hour candle close green, and then I'm going to need to see some space, and then we can go long. But I won't know that, and we won't know that until tomorrow, until that price action happens. As of right now, things look good short, and these would be the levels to play short. Hope this makes sense. For all of you guys on YouTube, if you guys want to get access to this before the morning starts, join Evolution Traders, become a lifetime member, and you'll get access to these videos along with the live trading live streams that we're doing every morning now going forward. So I'll see all of you guys tomorrow on the trading floor.